6 expert questions to ask women on a first date. In the world of dating, one of the biggest struggles many men face is how to keep a conversation flowing naturally, especially on a first date. You want to avoid awkward silences. You want to be engaging, but not intrusive. You want to show you're genuinely interested, without coming across as rehearsed or robotic. So how do you strike that perfect balance? Courtney Ryan, a dating and relationship expert, breaks this down in a valuable video aimed at helping men navigate those critical first conversations. In this article, we'll explore the 6 expert recommended questions to ask women, not as a script, but as tools to help you spark authentic connection, uncover compatibility, and most importantly, let the conversation breathe. Why these questions matter. Before diving into the list, it's important to understand the why. These aren't pickup lines or manipulative tactics. These are conversation starters grounded in curiosity and emotional intelligence. They're designed to make her feel seen, heard, and comfortable sharing, while also helping you learn if you're genuinely compatible beyond surface attraction. Let's break them down. 1. What does a typical day look like for you? Most guys go straight for, what do you do for work? But this question is a far more insightful and personal alternative. Why it works. It allows her to talk about more than just her job. You learn how she actually lives her life, what her morning routine is like, how she spends her evenings, how she relaxes. It gives you insight into her values, lifestyle, and rhythms, which are far more important than a job title. What to listen for. Does her routine align with yours? Is she a morning person? Super active? Laid back? You'll start to picture whether you'd mesh day to day. 1. What are you most passionate about right now? Instead of asking about hobbies, which can feel limiting or generic, this question unlocks what lights her up. Why it works. Passion is broader than hobby. It could be her career, a side project, a personal goal, or even a cause she cares about. When someone talks about something they love, their energy shifts. This creates an emotional spark in the conversation. It tells you what drives her, and helps you understand her emotional depth. Pro tip. Look for what Courtney calls her golden nugget, that thing she could talk about for hours. That's where real connection lives. 1. What's your favorite thing about where you grew up? This question goes beyond the surface. It invites her to reflect on her roots and share stories from her childhood, without prying too deeply. Why it works. It sparks nostalgia, which is a powerful emotional connector. It gives you insight into her background, values, and personality. If you're from the same area, it opens a door to common ground. If you're not, you get to explore a different world through her eyes. Bonus. It often leads naturally into conversations about travel, family, culture, and formative memories. 1. Have you traveled much, or do you want to? This is a refreshing twist on the usual. Where have you traveled lately? Which can feel pressuring or exclusionary if she hasn't traveled recently. Why it works. It gives her room to dream, imagine, or share future goals. You get to see whether you share a sense of adventure or curiosity about the world. If you've both been to the same place, or want to, it becomes an instant bonding point. Remember, travel isn't just about location, it's a personality indicator. Is she spontaneous, curious, reflective? You'll learn more than you expect. 1. What's your favorite way to spend your weekends? This question gives you a snapshot of her lifestyle and values. Why it works. Weekends are when people do what they want to do, not what they have to do. You'll discover whether she's social or introverted, adventurous or chill, into fitness or Netflix. It tells you how she decompresses, and whether you'd enjoy spending time together. Compatibility check. If she's out clubbing every Friday night while you prefer quiet evenings with your dog, that's an important flag. Lifestyle alignment matters more than shared interests. 1. What's something you wish you were better at or want to learn? This question reveals emotional depth, vulnerability, and growth mindset, all crucial traits in a potential partner. Why it works. It shifts the focus away from bragging or selling herself. It encourages humility and self-awareness. You get to see how she thinks about improvement and life goals. Bonus. You might even share an interest you're both learning. Perfect fuel for a second date idea. Don't treat these questions like a checklist. This isn't a job interview. The goal is to let the conversation flow naturally, guided by sincere interest. Think of these as doors. Each one opens into a deeper level of connection if you're willing to walk through it. And remember, the quality of your questions reflects the quality of your presence. Women notice when a man is genuinely curious versus just trying to impress. So the next time you're nervous before a date, remember, you don't need perfect lines. You need presence, patience, and a few thoughtful questions in your back pocket. Article summary. Skip the small talk. Ask emotionally intelligent questions. Focus on passion, lifestyle, emotional growth, and shared experiences. Avoid rehearsed scripts. Lead with curiosity, not performance. Listen actively and let the answers guide deeper conversation. Want more dating insights like this? Follow Courtney Ryan's content for down-to-earth advice that actually helps men become more grounded, confident, and emotionally present in dating. And if this article helped, save it, share it, and most importantly, use it on your next date. You'll be amazed what a difference the right question can make.